gosh. There's something about drinking a really cold beer on a really cold day. Almost blacked out there for a second. And welcome back to the beer garden on a less than ideal weather day here. It's been raining for like 2 weeks straight. It's about 35 degrees. I'm just waiting for the snow to start spitting any minute now. And hey, if you're here because you like beer, please tap that subscribe button down below, because pretty much any day is a great day to drink beer, right? Regardless of the weather. And hey, stick around to the end of this video, please, because it helps the algorithm. And also, I'm going to be rating this beer out of 5 stars, how good a winter and holiday beer it is. It sounds like the hunting dogs have been released here in the beer garden. There we go. Please tap that subscribe button because, as you know, I have low self-esteem, and more subscribers and followers make me feel a lot better about myself. All right, up this round is a revisit of a winter and holiday beer, Shiner's Holiday Cheer. Now, check out my previous brew review, last year's brew review. The very first time I ever had Shiner's Holiday Cheer. What really struck me with this beer was a lot of the holiday beers are spicy with cinnamon and nutmeg and all that mess, and it's just like, ugh, please. This Shiner Holiday Cheer beer is brewed with peaches and pecans. And that really got me last year when I had this, because I love peaches and I love pecans in beer. Never had the two, and I thought it was really unusual, sort of a light sounding holiday beer, you know, not overly spiced, doesn't sound dark, and I had it in the bottle. So this revisit is a year later and in a can. So let's see how it stacks up to last year's brew. I'm not sure if Shiner changes up their holiday brew like some other breweries do from year to year. They may change the recipe a little bit, tweak it a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Let's pop the top and see what we got. Thank you for your sub and support. As always, I don't pay for subscribers. I grow this channel organically, and I leave it up to you to share and follow and like and all that. And of course, we're pouring into the Beer Snob's Cheap Brew Review sold out pint glass, topped off by the official Royal Bavarian beer glass decal, trying to keep the rain out of it. Time for the pour. There we go, this revisit in a can. A lot of people argue that canned beer and bottled beer taste different. Some prefer cans over bottles, bottles over cans. I prefer cans when it comes to carrying beer. If I'm loading in to go camping or going to the beach, I prefer cans just because they're lighter. And if I'm hauling, you know, a Yeti full of beer, let's go ahead and redecal while I'm talking here. You know, a bunch of cans are going to be a lot lighter than a bunch of bottles. So there's your little pro tip. If you're going to be camping or beaching, go for the cans. Let's give it a nose. Oh, yeah. Right out of the gate, we got a strong peach scent. With a little nuttiness there, too. What I'm worried about with a peach, let me redecal. What I'm worried about with a peach, it is very strong, and I'm wondering how natural a peach it is. I don't know if they use actual peaches at Shiner or what, or if they're just using some type of flavoring. And of course, if you're here, you probably like Shiner Bock, arguably their most famous brew. Check out my review on Shiner Bock, also on this channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as it's raining into my beer. All right, coming up at the end of this brew review, please stick around for algorithm's sake and find out how many stars out of 5 do I give this winter and holiday brew. All right, it's time for the liquid to hit the lips. I don't want to drink alone. Grab yourself a beer. Let's winter and holiday. Cheers. Oh, gosh. There's something about drinking a really cold beer on a really cold day. Almost blacked out there for a second. All right, let's redecal. You smell the peach and taste the nuts. That's what she said. or he said. Okay, that was a little spicier than I remember from last year's. Now that would be 2021. You do get a big peach nose up front, and then a lot of nuts on the back end. Again, that doesn't sound right, but it is nuttier, and I don't know what kind of spices they use in this. It's not overly spicy, but I do get a little bit of that something in there. Not cinnamon. Tastes more of like maybe a nutmeg or a clove, perhaps. I found surprising about Shiner Holiday Cheer is I don't really get that sort of that cheap metallic taste that sometimes you get, but not really with this. And again, it's a little bit something different. So who would be drinking this beer? If you want to celebrate the holidays with something a little different, you're like me, you don't like the overspiced nutmeg and clove and cinnamon and beers like that, but you want something, I was wrong about it being lighter in taste, because it's not. I mean, the color is pretty indicative of what it tastes like. It's not heavy, but it's heavier than I anticipated it being with just pecans and peaches. And I forgot to mention that it's 5.4% alcohol. I got it for $8.99 a six-pack. Have you had Shiner Holiday Cheer? Let me know down below if you have. What do you think of it? What would you give it out of 5 stars? Coming up here in just a couple of seconds, I'm going to give you my rating out of a winter and holiday. Oh, there we go. Now I'm getting it. What I call the vapor trail. I'm starting to warm up now. At only 5.4%, I'm surprised. Maybe I'm allergic to something in this, but I'm starting to get warmer as I'm sitting here in the rain in the beer garden at 35 degrees. Out of 5 stars, how good a winter and holiday brew is Shiner Holiday Cheer? Can I do 4? I don't think I can do 4, but I can do a 3.94 out of 5 stars. It's just my opinion. Love to hear your opinion and other brews you would like me to review. And hey, thank you for your sub and support. And it's a less than beautiful day here, weather-wise, in the beer garden, but any day is a great day to drink beer. So you grab yourself a beer and you drink that beer. Cheers.